I actually haven't tested this yet. Even on Chinese, I don't know what's the multiple deal multiple attribute damage to the target do. It's actually not bad sword. You can use it. I'm curious about the attribute damage. I think that it had a chance to auto-inflict the attribute damage that the target is weak by some chance. I think that's what it does. And that's what it does. It's kinda good, but it's not that good. So the other options you have, let's talk about Bash also in this video. Is this one. This one sucks. Why it's bad? It was kinda good early game, but then the new episode came and it got very trash because Bash goes up like to 300k, 400k damage if you have a lot of gear, a lot of runes, a lot of everything. It's not good. Not at all. Okay. So about Pierce. Pierce is good if you have the poleaxe, which you go for hardware, and it's pretty damn expensive to make it. Pretty damn expensive to make the upgrade. And pretty damn expensive to get the next tier, which make it good. And it's only good to kill big size monsters like MVPs, and if you are level 100 and over. If you're not, it's not useful. It's just not useful. Don't get it. You're going to waste your money. Okay. About where is it? I don't think. Oh yeah, there is the Cutlass. No, that's the one that we just talked about. And there's the Haidagun. This one go for sashimi. Yeah, not a good sword. Flammenberg, yeah, there's Flammenberg. Flammenberg is good to kill MVPs because of this particular thing here. Flipper starting. If you go over 250 flee, you can flee from MVPs like Drake and Golden, Chief Bug, and you can take them down easy. And there's further AGI here, which will add you plus 5 flee as well, so it's actually a good sword. Not a good damage sword because attack output is low, but yeah, you could use it. The best option for you that is starting the game now is either get the touched sword, which is kinda okay, or you should go with this sword here, is the Sand Sword, which has a pretty good power output. At level 17 get 300 attack power. It's a lot more than a touched sword, and you just lose those 10 extra critical hit, but you can get that with other gear. Alright, so let's go for his next question. Question number 4. Is it okay if I'm not using Peko Peko, instead I'm using counter attack for extra damage there? Maybe those first my journey is still far away actually. Yes, you cannot use Peko Peko. If you're using Peko Peko, you get 25% extra damage on big size monsters. So if you're going to kill MVPs or something, you must have a Peko Peko for extra damage. So yeah. About counter attack, it's kinda bad. You shouldn't actually use it. You don't need it, even if it increases the critical damage a bit, but nah. So that's the answer of the question in the video. Now let's talk about Bash, Spear, and AGI. The difference between the three types. Alright. To show that, let's go for the Pantera dummy, so we can show some stuff there. The difference between all of them is, let's start with Bash. Why it's not good? The Bash, it has a delay plus animation and of a fixed almost 2 seconds. It actually doesn't show here, but on further updates it will do. there are three different types of delay. There is a delay of the cast, there is a delay of reusing the skill, there's a delay of the animation. And the bash has almost 2 seconds, it's 1.70 second of animation here. Let's get the bash to the skill set. Oh, I didn't want to get this out, but yeah. So when you go bash, it's really slow, like bash, bash, bash. And when you go AGI, it's like pretty fast. Alright? The percentage of the bash is also low, it's 200%. It's almost the same thing as critical hit, which go for 200%. The difference between bash and critical hit, the critical hit has the ability to ignore both hard defense and soft defense. It ignore both defense. Bash doesn't ignore any defense, so it will be discounted for the defense of the mob. To ignore some defense and bash, you need 2 Minotaur's card. Then you get 1 more Minotaur's card and put it in the album, so you have 50% of ignore defense on big size monsters, which you go for only boss monsters. And you have to get a lot of gear to ignore defense, the soft defense. And you go like, you can get up to 100%, but it's very expensive. And critical doesn't have that weakness. At 408 speed, you attack 5 times per second. 5. And that's the best thing ever. Attacking 5 times per second. Take a look. For example, here we attack 439, so it's like 5k damage per second. While bash, without the gear proper gear, it's 800 damage. So 800 versus 5k. If you hit 100k in bash, means if you're AGI type, you only need to hit 20k to get the same amount of damage. And if you hit the same 100k on AGI, it's 500k damage per second. But if you take in account that bash has a delay of like 1.7 per 7 seconds, then you do like the double of damage of bash. Like 100k crit would go for almost 1 million, like 800k, while bash could do only 100k at the same time. So that's why you shouldn't use bash. Okay. Besides, it doesn't get a really good upgrade for the last, and Green Knight doesn't support bash at all, so forget it. About Pierce, it does get a bit more of support, and there's the third build with Dragon Breath. We also got Dragon Breath in the channel if you look for it. Type Dream Station, Dragon Breath. Yeah, you'll find it. It's kind of good for leveling up, but it's not that good for it's bad for MVP because it's fixed on fire type, so it's not good to kill MVP at all. And they use Pierce to kill MVP if you go for Dragon Breath build. So it's good for farming. Yeah, for farming it's pretty good. When you get through job like 15 or 20, you're going for Dragon Breath for leveling up on Uno area. It's good. I must say it's pretty good. But that's the only utility that it has, leveling up. So that will be the difference between Bash, Spear, and AGI Knight. Oh, there is one more last thing. One more. If you check the video that I'm in Endless Tower, there's this ultimate skill. Let's see if I have time to show you here. A few seconds. That I've showed on the previous video. What is it? This one. Victory's Pursuit. When you attack the target, this skill will do like 3 million damage. So you can go up to 10 million damage. The best skill ever. So, but this video is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like it. Don't forget to subscribe and type your comments below, and it might be appear on the next video. Bye bye. See you guys later.